Hi, welcome to Shauna Simone Yoga Tips. How are those cold showers working out for you? I have to say, after about maybe the fourth cold shower for me, I kind of got in a groove. I'll tell you one thing that's happening though, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes my skin will itch after that cold shower. So I make sure I have my coconut oil close by and handy and just start to slather it on as soon as I dry off from that shower. But I hope you've tried it. I hope you are trying it. If you haven't tried it, please do and send me some feedback. Let me know how it's working out for you. Don't forget that we're in this together, okay? On this episode, we're actually talking about the benefits of sleep. There's so many benefits to a good night's rest, but we're going to focus on 5. The first to talk about is revitalized skin. Yes, ladies, our skin really benefits from a good night's sleep. What happens is hormonal and metabolic processes happen while we sleep. And if you think about it, your skin is the largest organ on your body. So it craves that sleep, it needs that sleep, so make sure that you're giving it that quality rest. The second is weight control. You know, there's studies out there where people who diet and exercise and don't get enough sleep compared to the group that diet and exercise and get enough sleep, major differences. So not suggesting that diet and exercise doesn't benefit the body, but getting that quality sleep enhances that process even more so. It's just our metabolism cannot function right without enough sleep. The third is less stress. God knows. I can speak firsthand. There's something called a sleep stress cycle. So what happens is, for those of us who can't fall asleep or can't stay asleep, what happens is now we then become more stressed. And because of the more stress, then we go right back into the cycle where we can't sleep or we can't stay asleep, and it's perpetual. It just continues. So let's do what we need to get out of that sleep stress cycle, and maybe go to bed. They say a good time to go to bed is 10 o'clock. You know, let's just try it. Let's try it together. Let's try to I'm not the kind of person that's going to say, I'm going to do this thing every day. It's just not realistic. So let's set a goal, maybe 3 times a week, maybe 4 times a week, and gradually build up to it. But do it with me, please. Let's try to go to bed at 10 p.m. wherever you are around the world, 10 p.m. your time. Let's try that and see what happens. The fourth thing is a better mood. I'm also guilty of this. The amount of quality, not just the amount, but the amount and quality of sleep that you get has a dramatic impact on your mood. Lack of sleep equals grouchy Shauna, and grouchy Shauna isn't very nice. So hopefully with us setting our bedtime, set an alarm to go off at 9:30. That way you know it's time to simmer down and settle down and get ready for bed. And the fifth one is better memory. There are 3 facets to memory. The first is acquisition, where we're learning something new. The second is consolidation, where we are committing that knowledge to memory. And then the third, what was I saying? Just kidding. The third is to recall it. So to pull on that information that we learn. And what happens is the most important part of that process, which is consolidation, happens while we sleep. So hopefully you gained something from this episode. Just humor me and let's try to go to bed at least 3 times. We could start with 2-3 times a week by 10 o'clock. And a helpful thing again for me is just setting that alarm. You know, my Fitbit goes off at 9:30. I know it's time to settle down. Sometimes I disobey, but with your help, I will try to do a better job. So stay tuned for future episodes. Thank you for watching. Next time we're going to be talking about the benefits of water. So good night and namaste.